to my channel. To those of you who are new here, I'm ASHUTOSH, and today is Monday, September 5th, Labor Day in the US, of course. And I'm just trying to get some lunch sorted out. I think I'm going to try to do some meal prepping for at least the first half of the week, because for some reason I am unable to go the entire week eating the same thing. I used to do it before. Right now I think my taste buds have changed, they've evolved, they've upgraded. So they don't want to eat the same thing every day for 1 week. So I'm going to try to do some meal prepping. Like I said in my previous video, our car should be arriving today, so that's something to look forward to. Yesterday was a long day. We planned to cook yesterday for at least the first half of the week, but Jace woke up sick. He had a really terrible earache, and he also had some conjunctivitis. He had the redness of the eyes, waxing, etc. So we figured he had caught some infection. Took him to the ER. That took at least the entire morning. I think we went at about 9, came back a little after 1, and then we still did not come straight home. We had some other stuff to do, so took up the entire day. By the time we got here, we just made some quick sandwiches and we're like, no, let's cook tomorrow. So yeah, so Ulrich is not feeling the best. He was supposed to have been cooking today, but guess who's doing it? Yeah, I already made breakfast for this morning. I did some waffles, eggs and bacon, and some strawberries on there. Today I think, I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook. I think I'm gonna be doing some maybe asparagus, potatoes and rice, and just some chicken. Very basic food today, very basic, because it has to be healthy and small portions. So it's really what I feel like doing at the time I'm about to start cooking will determine what is actually cooked, if that makes sense. But yes, so it's happening, it's happening. Stay tuned. Guys, ask me where the day went. I cannot tell you. I really cannot tell you. After I cooked, I literally had no energy. As soon as I turned off the stove, the vehicle was delivered. So we took it for a test drive. It was good. I mean, Ulrich is the one who knows more about vehicles, so you know. But all in all, I am satisfied with the purchase. I love it. And then when I got home, I just wanted to sleep, so I literally went directly to sleep without eating lunch, without anything. And I woke up like minutes to 7 just to grab a bite, and here I am. So yeah, that sums up my Labor Day. There was literally nothing really to shout about happening here, but yes. So hopefully guys, I'll see you all tomorrow if I decide to vlog. If not, then maybe Wednesday. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Do I look happy? I am though, I am. I know I look a mess, but today's my day off and I'm going to take advantage of that. I feel like I have not updated you guys in a couple days. It's just because these last sessions, yesterday and day before, were hands-on technical sessions. So I wasn't able to really have my phone much, and for the times that I did have my phone, it was literally just to take videos of things that I think I would forget, because if you all know me, you all know that I'm not good. Not good. So simple procedures such as just setting up an infusion pump or a syringe driver. Although the syringe driver wasn't too bad, but the infusion pump had much more steps than what I'm used to in St. Lucia, what I was used to when I was working home. So it was, I didn't want to miss any step, so I used my phone just to, you know, take a video of when I was setting it up, etc. So that's pretty much what I used my phone for. It was really back to back sessions, so I didn't want to miss anything. Yes, so today's my day off. I am tired. I mean, the days have not been so tiring. It's just that the waking up early, I'm not used to that. No, I'm a night nurse. I'm not used to that. So I'm happy to, well, I really did not wake up much later because I still had to get Jace ready for school, although Ulrich was the one who got him ready today. But yeah, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do today, but if I do anything exciting, it may just be a spend a day in bed kind of day, but we'll see. I do have something to return to Walmart, I think, but it's via FedEx because I'm not sure why I have to ship it. But yeah, so I may leave home to do that, but that's pretty much what's on the agenda today. And I really look at myself, I think I'm gonna attempt to relax my hair tomorrow. I'm broke. I haven't gotten paid. My little money I have left to, you know, stretch until I get paid is not to, you know. So let's see how that comes out. I probably may vlog that. Let's see. But yes, guys, I will see y'all around. Happy Friday, guys. Hi. Yo, is a seizure taking me? Hi guys. So I know I promised you that I would be back yesterday, but it was a no. Yesterday was literally a lazy day. I stayed in bed for the majority of the day. I got some work that I had to get done, and then it was just downhill from there. Like my energy, zero. So I am at the bank. Well, I'm in a parking lot currently. I just left the bank. I had to get something notarized to drop off and send back to my car dealership, and I am, if you notice, I'm in uniform. My NICU has a special welcome day planned for me, so looking forward to that. I am early. I think it's supposed to start at 10, but I had some runarounds to do before, so this is why I am out already. Yeah, I dropped off Jace off this morning, dropped him off at school, and I just went straight onto the road. So yeah, this is it, guys. I will probably take you around with me today to see what I've been doing. And yeah, so my gosh, I thought this would have been a much shorter day because they actually told me that I'd be here for like 2 hours, but I actually ended up spending like 4.5 hours. So kind of pushed everything back and just threw everything off schedule because Jace is supposed to be picked up at like 2:30 for the latest, like absolute latest. But it's now 2:59. It's 2:59 and I have not picked up Jace as yet. So, and I think if you're picking him up,
turn left on Scott Boulevard.
More than 2 hours, I'm not more than 2 hours, more than 15 minutes late, then you pay $104.
In 1 point.
Guys, so I wanted to just touch base with you on what's been happening in terms of the agency. Sorry, I apologize for the yellow U. I really hate yellow lighting, but we have not gotten around to changing into the fluorescences yet. But yes, so, well, as you would have known or seen, I don't think I did a video on that, but we finally got our apartment. Well, it's not really an apartment, it's actually a house, which was our top option because of Jace, of course, you know, running and all of that. We didn't want any complaints from neighbors and all of that. So we got a home, and listen, initially getting a place was really like time consuming, tasking, and frustrating just because we were getting some of our must-haves but not others, or because we did not have our social security, or because I only had my social security. Ulrich's own came a bit later. It was a bit, we had no credit, and these are the things you would expect that would be set up prior to us getting to the US. In terms of especially housing, at least I would have expected that we would have gotten probably a certain number of places that don't require having a social or a credit score, or the basic things that all or mostly all leases require. So that itself was very tasking and very frustrating. So that is one thing which kind of threw us off. I think we stayed at least 5 to 6 weeks, almost 6 weeks, waiting and trying to qualify for apartments, etc. So this was a con of the agency, which I feel like they could do better in that regard. The other thing, so yes, let me just say, the place we got, I feel like I should blame myself a bit because I prayed for this place from St. Lucia. And I am a woman of faith. I believe that whatever I pray for will come to fruition at the time it is supposed to. And I prayed for this exact place. I prayed for somewhere which was either newly built or newly renovated with 2 bedrooms, preferably 2 baths, but not necessarily. We actually got 2.5 baths, the 2 bedrooms, newly renovated, all fresh appliances. So we got a brand new dishwasher, we got a brand new fridge. I think it was brand new, I'm not sure about the fridge, but the dishwasher, the microwave, brand new, marble countertops. Like, it was amazing, and it had this like lovely fireplace. So yeah, that is what I prayed for, somewhere where it would have been just us, like a family home, where we wouldn't have to worry about neighbors, etc. And when we got the place, like when we got approved for the place, it was just an eye-opener for me personally, because I'm like, Ashil, you prayed for this specific place, however you did not have the patience, because I was growing impatient. I mean, no matter how hospitable somebody is, or they don't make you feel bad, which I never felt at my friend's house, but at some point you just want to be in your own space. You just want to be in your own, just, if you want to walk around naked, you can. So I started feeling a little frustrated at some point, like, things were just taking super long. But I had to be reminded, you prayed for that. You should have had faith that you were supposed to get it. You would have gotten it. And it was just a testament for me, because the places we liked, there was one place that we almost went for, literally almost went for. We're just waiting for Ulrich's social to come through, and it's like this place was just waiting for us, just waiting. This place that we got was just waiting. We almost did not come to see the place because of what they were asking for, but I'm like, let's just go see. If we don't qualify, then we don't qualify. But listen, it was literally reserved for us. Like, everything we wanted, we found here, and it's literally right next to my friend's house where we were. Literally, I can walk from my house to hers in less than 5 minutes. So that in itself was a good thing. It's always good to have persons around, the persons, your friends, family, etc. around. So that was definitely a plus. So that was a con. Like I said, I feel like the agency could have done much more in terms of housing. You're coming into a new country. How could you leave housing for somebody who has never set foot in a state before to find housing on their own? So in terms of our vehicle, it was my personal decision to not go with the vehicle that they had allowed us to purchase from before we even left our home country. So signed leases and everything. The vehicle was supposed to have been delivered within 6 weeks of us getting to the US. But again, I got some great advice to not take the brand new vehicle, which would have cost us like much more in terms of monthly payments, and just get a used vehicle. So we did. It, like I said, it took a little longer than we would have liked, but we did get a 2020 looking brand new vehicle, which I love. Yes. And again, thanks to my friend who allowed us to use her own vehicle at our convenience, and that was really, really, really super helpful. So I can't blame the agency for that. That was not on them, that was my personal choice. What else? In terms of checking in and making sure that you know things are happening for you, have you gotten a place in terms of money? Are you all right? Are you guys, okay in terms of budgeting? Nothing. I feel like we were kind of left on our own in terms of, let me just say, if I didn't have my friend here, we would have been lost, because first of all, it took us more than the allotted time to get a place, and because of my son being already enrolled in school, it was a little more difficult to get a place, because the places they wanted us to get, like they did give recommendations for apartments. These apartments were close to the hospital, like 5 minutes away, which means that it's a busy place, and the cheapest apartment was $1,900 a month. And the square footage is nothing close to what we got. So I'm like, first of all, you're not paying us enough for that, okay? No. So we decided to get a place closer to my son's school, and of course that would not be too far a commute from home to work. So this was something I was very disappointed in, because I'm like, we're new to the place, nobody's checking in, we had certain things that we had to get done by a certain time. So that was all what the communication was about. And you do communicate, and then your responses are issued like days later. So that is something I was not at all pleased with, but I had to do what I had to do. Yes, in terms of the orientation period, well, the new orientation, new hire period, in terms of just schooling us on what to expect, the differences between probably other hospitals and our hospital, etc. That on the hospital's part was amazing. Of course, the agency had nothing to do with that. This is the hospital's policy, and I cannot say anything bad about it. It was very thorough. You had classes on how to set up infusion pumps, the syringe drivers, all of the above, like medication administration, all their policies, etc. So you go into the clinical area not like a lost chicken. You're given the tools, it's one thing to be taught something in a clinical setting and one thing to be taught in a classroom setting, but at least you don't go totally blank. You have the foundation, so that I loved. I absolutely loved. Yes, so guys, this has pretty much been what I have experienced for the short time that we've been here. Like I said, I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible about my journey, so you know what to expect. You can make an informed decision as to whether you maybe give the agency that I went with a chance, or if you prefer another agency based on your own research. So yes, as changes happen, as I progress, I will definitely keep you abreast as to what's been happening. I will not be able to do any filming at work. We sign our clauses and everything, so no, but I will give you updates on how the transition has been. Happy Saturday. Hope you have much more plans than I do, because what is on the agenda for today is pretty much to clean this place and groom myself. I'm really tired of looking like a bum, so I'm going to try to pull my hair. Pray for a sister. Let's hope that this comes out well and that I don't burn my hair. But if you'd like to see how that comes out, just follow. Stay tuned. Mash up, mash up, mash up. I have a headache. I think it's because of the Clorox spray that I was using. My head is literally pounding. I really want to go start my hair before it gets too late. I don't know what late have to do with anything, but I have not had lunch. Just lying here just to take a pause, but I'm about to try to get up to do this hair of mine. It really is ridiculous. Yo, that's a lot of hair to perm on my own. Like, you see this? It's so thick. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So I'm using the Optimum, Soft Sheen Optimum relaxer to do my hair. I usually get that when I'm the one relaxing my hair. I don't know why I like it. I like the consistency. It's not too like watery. It doesn't. Okay, I'm hoping that this one is the same because I never use the kit. I always use the jar. So I'm hoping that this one is the same because, but yeah, anytime I do my own hair, put my own hair, I use the Optimum and I feel like I always get a good result. Yes, I have a lot of new growth, so I bought two kits, because the jars that I usually get, I'm not sure why they're selling it like 6. I mean, I'm guessing they sell it for like hairstylists, but yeah, so I just opted to take that instead. So I'm just gonna mix it and do everything I have to do, and y'all can watch me because I don't think I want to talk during that very intense process, you know. Yes,
this could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose, but when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days searching for your praise, but is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to clean your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? 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 Lost in your maze, stuck in your gaze. How can I get out? I'm out of time to make you mine.
so guys, this is the finished look. I love it. Yeah, so tell me what you think about this look. Tell me what I could do better to save time. I think this took like almost 3 hours, but I did stop for a little while. But I love the look. I love it. My hair apparently has grown some inches. I do need a trim, but I don't trust myself so much. I don't trust myself so much, but I do need a trim. So guys, this unfortunately brings us to the end of this week's vlog. Let me know what you think about the weekly vlogs. What would you like to see in here? What would you like me to touch base on? Am I giving enough information about what my process has been like? Let me know. Leave a comment. Make sure you let me know what you think about my videos and what you think I could change, what I could... I want feedback. I want feedback. But please, in addition to that, like, share, and do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in next week's vlog.